cut the knot of the ego. Sweet Mother, what does the knot of the ego mean? Knot. Oh, it is an image, you see. But it is something that clings to you and holds you as tightly as a well-made rope knot. And so it is always said that in order to progress truly, the first thing to do is to cut the knot of the ego. It is very expressive and makes a good image, doesn't it? One is tied up, one is shut up in oneself, bound as in a prison by knots which tie up all parts of the being together. It is this which produces a cohesion. But at the same time, it is a limitation, a limiting. You cannot receive all the forces you would like to because you are enclosed in this shell made of a heap of knots in the rope that's tying you. Sweet Mother, how can we cut the knot of the ego? How to cut it? Take a sword and strike it. Laughter. When one becomes conscious of it. For usually, one is not. We think it quite normal, what happens to us. And in fact, it is very normal. But we think it quite good also. So to begin with, one must have a great clear-sightedness to become aware that one is enclosed in all these knots which hold one in bondage. And then, when one is aware that there's something altogether tightly closed in there, so tightly that one has tried in vain to move it, then one imagines his will to be a very sharp sword blade, and with all one's force, one strikes a blow on this knot. Imaginary, of course, one doesn't take up a sword, in fact. And this produces a result. Of course, you can do this work from the psychological point of view, discovering all the elements constituting this knot, the whole set of resistances, habits, preferences, of all that holds you narrowly closed in. So, when you grow aware of this, you can concentrate and call the divine force and the grace and strike a good blow on this formation. These things so closely held like that nothing can separate them. And at that moment, you must resolve that you will no longer listen to these things, that you will listen only to the divine consciousness and will do no other work except the divine work without worrying about personal results. Free from all attachment, free from all preference, free from all wish for success, power, satisfaction, vanity, all this. All this must disappear, and you must see only the divine will incarnated in your will and making you act. Then, in this way, you are cured.